let me introduce myself first. My name is Rahida, NIM D1802005 and 5. I'm from English department at Madako University on the 6th semester. I make this video to fulfill the final assignment of the subject Semantic by Ms. Hidayati, S.Pd, M.Pd. So, this video talking about the speak X. There are 3 types of speak X, and I want to explain on my video. Check it out.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Well, I want to explain about my material about speech acts. So, to start off, I want to get a grasp of the following statements. Here we go. The first, you did a good job. Be a lifesaver. Thank you. How are you? Good afternoon. Please observe social distance. Well, what I have presented are examples of speech acts. So, what is the speech acts actually? Well, we go to the definition of speech acts. Speech acts are statements or utterance that made by the speaker to achieve an intended effect or actions. Speech acts may include words, several words, sentence, and several sentences. The example of speech act, like I said in the first explanation, 2. Now we move to the classification of speech acts. There are 3 types of speech acts. The first is directive, the second is commisive, and the third is phatic utterance. Now, we're gonna explain the deep about the classification of speech acts. The first is directive. Directive is a speech act which is used by the speakers to get someone else to do something. Directive is not true or false, but it is either to be followed or unfollowed. For example, when a mother says to the children, "Joy, please stop playing Mobile Legends," it's kind of example of directive. There are 3 types of directive. The first is command, the second is request, and the last is suggestion. Command is effective only the speaker has some degree of control over the actions of the addressee. For example, when a boss said to the employee, "You must appear in court next Monday on time," that's a kind of command. The next is a request. Request is an expression of what the speaker wants the addressee to do or refrain from doing. For example, when someone says to the friends, "Please vote for me," it's kind of request. And the last is suggestion. Suggestion are the utterance we make to other person to give our opinions as to what they should or should not to do. For example, when we want to suggest someone, we say, "We suggest you to more pay attention to what you're doing." Now, we move to the explanation about the commisive. Commisive is a type of speech act which the speaker commits to do something in the future. Commisive refers to the intention of the speakers. Commisive refers to the vows, threats, pledges, guarantees, contracts, promises, covenants, and oath. Example of commisive. When someone says, "Starting next month, I promise to wake up," it's kind of commisive in the promises. And the second example, if someone says, "I will be there tomorrow," it's a commisive. Now we move to the last kind of speech acts, phatic utterance. Phatic utterance is a communication which serves a social function, such as pleasantries that do not seek or offer information of intrinsic value, but can signal willingness to observe conventional local expectation for politeness. Phatic utterance, called phatic communication, or in other cases called as small talk. The example of phatic utterance. Well, okay, look at the picture. In the picture, there are two people who the first speaker here is asked, "Where are you going?" Yeah, it's kind of phatic utterance. And look for the second picture. There are two persons. Between two persons, each other say hi. And I want to give the commonly examples in Indonesia. In Indonesia, people who meet their friends in the first contact always say "Mau kemana?" in Indonesian, or "Where are you going?" in English, or "Dari mana?" or "Where have you been?" Those questions do not ask to expect someone's answer, but they just wanted to start their conversation or small talk. And look at the picture. This is a common interest of small talks, like, "Do you like sports? Where are you from? What do you like to do for fun? What kind of music do you listen to? Have you seen any good movies lately? How do you know a mutual friends?" Okay, that's enough from my explanation. Thank you very much, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you for watching my video, guys. I hope you can understand better what I explained, and I hope it can make a benefit to you. So thank you for watching, and the last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.